Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Tuesday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today we are in week 2 of our Madden NFL 23 Create a Player franchise for the Jahleel Jefferson series. And we are actually playing our first home game at Acrisure Stadium. Yes, I understand it still says Heinz Field. July of this year, which was 3 months ago, the Acrisure took the naming rights over Heinz. They've had the name Heinz Field for 21 years, so the contract expired, and the Michigan-based Acrisure took over for the naming rights. So we're at home playing against the New England Patriots, who are 0-1 this season. We just won last episode against the Cincinnati Bengals 64-0. I will have the link to the video in the description if you guys want to check that episode out if you have not already, or if you're new to this, check it out sometime soon. We'll show you the uniforms and we'll see you guys at kickoff. Alright, so the New England Patriots, they are going to be wearing their Tom Brady era away uniforms. So they're going to be wearing the 2017s away with their current helmet, their white away jersey, their dark navy away pants, their away striped socks, and white with navy shoes for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are going to be wearing their traditional home uniform. We are going to wear the 2005 alternate classic when we play against the New Orleans Saints in the middle of the season, but this is going to be our typical home uniform, and we'll see you guys at kickoff. Alright, so now it is kickoff time here in Acrisure Stadium or Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are at the Three River City of Pittsburgh, home of the Ohio, Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, as the New England Patriots return this one, and they get stopped down at the 33. So we get to see Mac Jones stepping onto the field for the first time for the New England Patriots. And Mac Jones, he is actually going to step back, and he gets sacked by Myles Jack. And TJ Watt is actually going to get a fumble recovery for a touchdown for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So this will be the first touchdown of the game for Pittsburgh, and they take the 7-0 lead here in the 4-1-2, the Steel City. We got to play Renegades earlier. We got to play Renegade early because of our strategic defense. So around third or fourth quarter, they always play the song Renegade by Sticks. It actually pumps up the fans, and it actually helps the Steelers defense. So Pittsburgh leads 7-0. We're going to take a break. Alright, the Steelers had made a fumble recovery, so we're going to hand this one off to Najee Harris. And he doesn't really gain very much yards, but only about 3. So last episode against the Cincinnati Bengals, he had 10 carries, 110 yards, and at least 2 touchdowns. So we're going to use the power of run play on 2nd down and 7. Hopefully we can get a first down on this play. And we're going to use a juke move there, and he is going to break some tackles. He gets stopped at the 9 for a gain of 12. So that makes it a 1st and goal for Pittsburgh. So the Steelers are lining up there. So Najee, the Alabama product, close from getting a touchdown, but only at the 1. So 2nd and goal for Pittsburgh. Pickett handing this one off to Najee Harris, and that is a Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown. It is going to be 14-0 here in the 4-1-2. All right, so 1st down and 10 Mac Jones, he is actually ready to step back to pass for New England. So that was only a gain of 5. So second down and 5 for New England at the 49-yard line. So they're going to run it with Damian Harris. And that is a loss of 2. So that makes it third down and 7 for New England. So they're at the 49. So the Patriots are not going to get a first down. So we're going to take a timeout. All right, so this is close to the end of the first quarter here at Heinz Field. So we're stepping back to pass with Kenny Pickett. And that is indeed a touchdown for the Steelers. Jahleel Jefferson's first TD in the city of Pittsburgh. So it's going to be 21-0 here in the 4-1-2. All right, so now this is first down and 10. Damian Harris running the football down at the 43-yard line. So it is now second down and 3. Mac Jones, he is in fact ready to step back to pass for New England. So they're going to throw this pass out to Hunter Henry. And that is indeed a first and 10. So we're blitzing on the defense. So Pittsburgh, you have defensive strength. So this is indeed second down and 8 from the 43-yard line. So the Steelers still on defense. So second and 8. TJ Watt did indeed get a fumble recovery for the first touchdown of the game. But Minkah Fitzpatrick, he claims an INT for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it is now going to be first and 10. So this is, I think, New England's third turnover of the game, if I'm not mistaken. So Kenny Pickett going to hand this one off to Najee Harris, the Alabama product. So Najee Harris running that football. He gets stopped at the 23. So that's a pretty fair yard line, I'd have to say. But this is first and 10. Kenny Pickett stepping back to pass for the Pittsburgh Steelers, calling his audible. And he is, in fact, going to throw that one to Jahleel Jefferson. That is indeed incomplete. So, second down and 10. I'm thinking about using the pistol formation. And I am going to put in George Pickens, the Georgia product. So, second down and 10. 3 minutes, 9 seconds left in the first half. Kenny Pickett going to throw this one out to George Pickens. That is a Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown. And we'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, so it's first and 10. Kenny Pickett stepping back, going to throw this one out to Jahleel Jefferson. So Jahleel Jefferson, he gets stopped down at the 9. So this now makes it first and goal for Pittsburgh. So we're getting this a PA dive pass play from the 9-yard line. So we're stepping back, and interception. This was to Devin McCourty, a longtime New England Patriots player. So this is now first down and 10. This is Kenny Pickett's first career INT that he has thrown. But we were so close from getting that touchdown. But New England knew that they were going to get that INT. Second down and 1 for Pittsburgh, for New England. Maybe we'll have revenge on them or something. Third down and 1. We are blitzing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I know the New England Patriots are not one of my favorite teams, but they just evidently got a interception, and we'll see you guys in the second half. All right, so now we did get a fumble recovery. So Kenny Pickett stepping back to pass. He is going to throw this one out to George Pickens. That is a touchdown. It is going to be 36-0 Pittsburgh. We'll see you guys in the second half. All right, it is now the second half down at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, PA. home of the Allegheny Monongahela in the Ohio River. So Calvin Austin returns this kickoff, gets stopped at the 25-yard line. So this is now first down and 10. So we're going to run the football with Najee Harris. So first down and 10, Kenny Pickett is handing it off to Harris once at it and doesn't gain very much yards. All right, second down and 9, Kenny Pickett. He is stepping back to pass, and he's going to throw it out to Jahleel Jefferson. So Jahleel Jefferson is still on his feet, and he scores it into the end zone for a Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown. And it is now going to be 43-0 Steelers. And it is indeed punt return time with 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go in this third quarter. So Calvin Austin, the University of Memphis product, is going to return this punt for Pittsburgh. And he is going to break some tackles. Doesn't return it all the way, but we get a pretty substantial yardage at least. So first down and 10 from the 47. We're going to attend this pass to Connor Hayward. And last time we intended that to Hayward, we were actually near the end zone, and it turned out to be an interception. So we don't want to make that mistake again. So we'll probably use a different play once we get into the red zone and all that. So we're at the 21-yard line. So 4 touchdowns for Kenny Pickett. Not bad at all for the University of Pittsburgh product. He is used to the stadium because he played for Pitt. So he's going to throw this one out to Jahleel Jefferson. And that is going to be another touchdown for Pittsburgh. His 5th one for Kenny Pickett. And it is going to be indeed a 50-0 Steelers lead. All right, so this is now first down and 10. Kenny Pickett going to hand this one off to Najee Harris. He has been losing yardage on his running plays lately. So it is now 50-0 here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But Najee is going to run it, and it's now going to be a 3rd and 6 from the 9-yard line. So we're like 30 seconds away from 2-minute warning, and we do get a touchdown for Pittsburgh. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. We got an INT with Devin Bush. This means this is a pick 6 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this was the second defensive touchdown of the game. And this is back-to-back games with pick 6s featured in it. So we're going to take this one to the house. So he just dove on in, got back up, and just ran it straight into the end zone for a Steelers touchdown. 64-0. We're going to take a break. All right, so it is now 3rd down and 14. Kenny Pickett stepping up onto the field. Going to throw this pass deep out to Mapletron. Chase Claypool. And Claypool gets his first touchdown of the season. And it's now going to be 72-0. Because we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion. And we'll see you guys at statistics. So if we get it in, it will be 72-0. And it is. Alright, Kenny Pickett, 130.6 passer rating, 6 touchdowns, 1 INT. He could have had a perfect passer rating if he didn't throw that INT to Devin McCourty, but oh well. Mac Jones, no touchdowns, 2 INTs. Najee Harris, 2 touchdowns, 101 rushing yards on the day. Receiving-wise, Jahleel Jefferson, 6 receptions, 192 yards. And averaged 32, so 3 touchdowns for him. George Pickens, 2 touchdowns. Chase Claypool with a touchdown. Defensively, TJ Watt had a fumble recovery for a touchdown, and Devin Bush had a pick six, so there were no kickoff return nor punt return for touchdowns. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next episode.